Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. 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 Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Destruction. Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah. I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bruh. What's up, my dudes? Welcome in. GG, Mrs. Ken, redeeming first. How is everybody doing? Ooh, we're getting a lo-fi Christmas album today. Perfect for this season of the year, I bet. How is everybody? No music today? Undiscovered playback error. Stream format. What? Huh? Let me try a different album. No? Uh-oh. Let's try this again. More technical difficulties? Unrecoverable playback error. Unsupported stream format. 44,100 hertz, 24-bit, 2 channels. Huh? We get no music today. No, it just won't play. Maybe I can just use a different... No, I don't have a different music player set up. I don't know what that means. Is there an update? Dude, what is up with this, my dudes? Why is it breaking? Why is everything always breaking? I just want to stream to all the peeps. And now I got to stream to the peeps. No. I use Foobar. Check for... I am using a very old version of it at this point. Version 2.1.5. And they're on version 2.24.1. Oh. I don't know if I want to feel like installing updates right now. I feel like we're just going to go without music. Because I don't even know if updating it will fix it. Because it's given me... Oh, man. It's given me... Here, Grayson, I'm going to DM you the error. If you would mind looking it up. And a link to the program I use. Bam. See if you can just find out anything for me, my dude. If there's an easy fix or not. All right. So today, chat, we're working on the 500 Club room. We have a new redemption for Top Geek. So let's get in there and let's put his room in place. He gave me free reign to build whatever I want, and then I asked him for a theme. So I then put a block palette together of the theme. I got a few ideas here. Hold on. Grayson, let me get logged into the hardcore world. Grayson's got something for me. Set foobar output format to 24-bit. First screenshot to match your settings in Windows. Output format, where's that at? Is it in preferences? Playback, output. You sent me something in Discord. Okay. Oh, crap, I can't. Oh, output format is in output. I'm on... I don't have that. That's just not a thing. Yeah, mine goes straight from buffer length to fading. I don't have an output format there. Wavelink music. I lost it. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Let me show you what I'm looking at. There. That's what my window looks like. All right.
Massive.
I'm here to dig holes and burn diamonds, and I'm all out of diamonds.
Oh, dang it. Now you're going to have to burn my diamonds. Ah. How's that fair? All right. Top off my food. We are going to be working on a 500 club room today for the first bit of stream. And then we will move on to digging a hole after we finish the 500 club room. Aight, chat? Yeah, so this is Top Geek's room. I don't know if Top Geek's here yet, but we have... I got a material list. You am? All right, cool. You know, your Discord and your Twitch are not publicly linked. So for like a minute, I was like, is this the real Top Geek? And then I'm like, well, someone gave him the roles, so I assume we know it's it's the real Top Geek. What's up? We're doing a build today in the 500 Club. All right, so if you're not familiar with the 500 Club chat, ! 500 in the purple chat, or there's a video on it on my channel if you guys want to check that out to see the building and a quick tour of what was in place at the time. But it's obviously one of those builds that evolves with the community over time. So let me pull up my material list. Oh, you sent me another link, Grayson. Oh, wait, I see. It might be something to do with it being exclusive. Is that it? Because I see in that the first comment in the message you just sent me, it could be that something has exclusive control. And if you look in the screenshot I sent you for my Elgato Wavelength music, says exclusive in brackets. Is that something? I mean, I didn't change anything from between yesterday and now. All right. regardless, I guess we're just going without music today. And I'll make sure to reboot before tomorrow and give it a go. Top Geek's room. So Top Geek's room, he gave me a theme, chat, and the rest is up to me. I've got a few inspirations on how I wanted to handle this. So let me grab all the materials I think we're gonna need. We need. Oh, the theme, which I was trying to segue into, is rustic. He wants a rustic themed room, and that's all I've got to go with. So, I don't have a lot of spruce. Uh-oh. I was hoping that the room would be pretty spruce heavy, and I'm gonna have to grab all forms of logs that I have to try and pull this off. Yes. I know we're gonna need some fences and fence gates. Fence gates I'm not sure about, but fences. So I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of materials of a lot of woods, and I don't intend to use all of any of them. But I just wanna have a good mix of a bunch of different woods to put together. And, yeah. All right, so there's a bunch of spruce that we're gonna bring. Next up, I wanted to bring a bunch of dark oak. Yeah, yeah. Well, does somebody have spruce logs redeemed for the, monument? Am I, like, gonna have to, get some of those? Also dark oak. Uh-oh. I kept the buttons in my inventory, apparently. Yeah, dark oak's in the same kind of boat. I only have a few planks for this one. Then I want to grab fences, fence gates, doors, trap doors, signs, and buttons. Okay, just a bunch of that. Then I have oak and birch down, but I don't plan on actually using much of those. I just specifically want some logs. I'll grab 6 stacks of logs. And then same with birch. That's not what I intend. Where's my axe? I'm doing a rustic build with no axe in my inventory? Okay, dude. All right. Sweet. We'll keep those separate. The only person I've seen do that successfully is like Exumavoid, and he would like build like he would divide the he would like build like oh god I don't would he dig trenches and then he would go through and like hit it all with a like destroying the top layer of dirt. Or I don't remember how he did it. I know in a couple seasons ago in Hermitcraft, maybe more like 7 seasons ago in Hermitcraft, I don't know. He did that to a he built a giant mountain or a volcano on a mycelium island, and he had to deal with all that. It's a lot of work. Good luck. I don't plan on needing a lot of that. Then also, oh, that, wait, hold on. I want a cowbell stone. I know I'm bringing way more materials than I need, but that's okay. All right, now that's all the things I need in bulk. Everything else that I need is like, I'll just grab, you know, a handful of each. So first on the list, cartography tables. I'll grab a stack if I have them, or just whatever I have. Next up is smithing tables. Barrels. Well, that's a lot of barrels. Smokers. Flower pots is next. Let's go. So my volume's down pretty low. Mm-hmm. Smokers. Wait, no. Flower pot. You know what I didn't add to my list at all? I didn't add any mini blocks. Ooh, I better like bring I mean, I'm going to bring my, I have stone cutters right here. I can make a mini block out of any of these when I need like something to put somewhere. Ooh, that'll be nice. Specifically to go in the dead bush, specifically to go in the flower pots, I want to bring dead bushes. Ah, good, we have plenty. Okay, back to the other side for anvils. Do I specifically have any broken or chipped anvils? I have chipped anvils. All right. And then I have normal anvils in here for some reason I need more than 3. Item frames is next. I just use this place a lot, so I know vaguely where everything is. This section where there's items that I rarely use is where I normally just spend the most time looking. Here we are. Item frames. And then I have a loom. These are written in no order other than the order that I thought of them in. You know, actually, I'm going to bring a lot of looms. I had some inspiration for that. Hold on, is that important? No. Okay. What's next after the loom? Lanterns. And I'm grabbing normal lanterns, not soul lanterns, because we want more of like a warm light, you know? All right, well, let me make some more lanterns. I don't remember how to craft them off the top of my head. I know torches are involved. I think nuggets are involved, and ingots, maybe? I don't know. Is it just surrounding a torch? It's just surrounding a torch. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Well, I might as well bring them all. Throw those nuggets away. Next up is candles. Chat, what color candles do we think we should bring? I want to bring a couple. I'm thinking like brown. We have 4. Could have just bought them from villagers. Meh. Maybe some gray ones. Black ones. Maybe red. Yeah, okay. Those will work. Yeah, I asked for input, and then I got all the colors I wanted before stream delay could have given you guys time to answer. Tripwire hooks is on my list. Tripwire hooks, where are they at, my bro? Ooh, you know what else? Levers too. Both of those might end up looking good. Campfires. And okay, then I want to bring some leaves. I don't know what flavor will be. It is a. We need to bring like azalea leaves because then they'll actually be green. Yeah. I wanted to bring some rails. Normal rails and then detector rails. I'll bring those two variants. Detector rails are cheapish, right? Next up is chains. And then last on my list is paintings. Chad, is there anything else you guys could think of that would be good decorations for a rustic themed build? I'll wait a minute for some ideas before I leave here. But this is what I got so far. Is there anything else I could put in a flower pot? Is there, I'm not sure. Where'd my tabs go? Cactus? Cactus would be good. Oh, like big pots. Cactus in the flower pots. I'm feeling you there. But then also big flower pots. Well, not big flower pots. Yeah, we could, you know, there's 3 of these. I'm willing to make a pot for each of them. Bricks, bricks, bricks. I don't know where's my bricks. Okay, that puts it on the actual front. Cool. Throw away the bricks. There we go. 3 flower. No! All right, I think we're good. Let's head over to your room. I forget which room it is, actually. Hold on. 1601 is the room he wanted. Sleepy time. Up we go. Was there any rhyme or reason to wanting room 1601? 1601 is a corner room facing probably the best corner possible. Look at it with the glass. Yeah, the view. That's the connected textures here. Oh my gosh, it really brings it together, dude. Is this barely spawn proofed? I didn't bring, oh, I did bring light sources, lanterns, and technically campfires, but I'm not planning on using them in a way that would. Oh, wow, good job for not picking this room. Yeah, good job for not picking that room. All right. I'm pretty sure those are marked in the room picker sheet. That, like, you know, when there is a beacon going through them, it tells you that there's a beacon in the room or something. Nobody has picked a beacon room yet. I imagine something cool could be done with it, though. Like, if you wanted to change the color of the beacon for your room, I mean, like, having it just kind of going through glass would be all right or whatever. I don't know. All right. So, I've got a few ideas for the walls. I have a few things written here. You know what else could have been good? Could have been terracotta. But regardless, so first thing I want is birch and oak. But I've seen something else done too. So, whoop. Except that's our wall base right there. This is going to be the base of our wall. And then I'm going to take some things out. But first, we're just going to put the wall in and see how it goes. This is not a normal theme for me, so I did, like, look up some, like, palettes and stuff like that. So, we'll see how I end up doing. See, I wasn't going to use birch logs, but I'll use stripped birch logs because they kind of look good. Gotta trust the process here, chat. All right. So, with that in place... Whoa, that was the wrong button. We need... this wall here. I don't remember. Okay, just so I can see where we're at. I wanted to have like a kitchen area-ish here. And then we'll probably have like a bed, storagey, you know, bookshelves or chiseled bookshelves would have been good to include. Someone write that down. Bookshelves and chiseled bookshelves. I'll go back for them because I am going to have to go back anyway. But what we're going to do here is where your kitchen cabinets are. Or kitchen counters, I should say. We're gonna grab... Oh, that's wrong. Gotta go to the other side for this, I think. Or can I look sideways? Oh, I can look sideways. I don't know why I'm shifting. Oh, right, because I would have opened up the loom. So then we get some of that kind of texture in here. And then I often see that surrounded by shelving of sorts. This could... Oh, no, that doesn't work. I don't have any moss or anything, do I? I'm just going to have to go off of other temporary blocks. So, boop, boop. Okay, this door is going to have to not be here, though. And that honestly feels like it's too low. I don't know. But that will give us like shelving with like a decent background to put a bunch of things on and stuff. Maybe this is a problem. I don't know. Okay, next up, and probably where I should have started, was smokers. So need a big kitchen, you know, a lot of smokers here. We can go with having... What's this? Oh, I can throw out sandstone. Actually, that is birch, and I did bring birch with me, did I not? Birch can all go in here. Oak can go in here. Barrels. Barrels, that's a good one. I got barrels with me. I also got smithing tables with which those can make really good looking like countertops. If you rotate them different ways, maybe. No, it's just always the same direction. Got it. Well, that's lame. Those are supposed to be like a cool, like metalish, like maybe I'll keep that between the smokers, but not on the ends. We have barrels, which those are pink, which isn't ideal for this. That's not half bad. Right. Oh, I never did the floor or the ceiling. I kind of just got stuck on the walls. All right, we'll get to this because I'm thinking about having the kitchen counter kind of like come out, but I need to do the floors first. Floors or ceiling, one of the two is got to be. I think we're gonna go with stripped spruce for the floors. I feel like that's what we got to do here, but we don't have a lot of spruce, so... Did I say floors or ceilings? I'm not sure anymore. Let's rip this out. I'm not sure what I'm doing. It's been a minute since we've even added a room here, hasn't it? How long do you think, chap? So long that I got my order of operations messed up. Normally I do walls, floor, ceiling, and then I start doing anything interior. But I just got all sorts of messed up. Got my brain all over the place. All right. So if we're doing that, it's got to go opposite the walls, doesn't it? If it like continued the walls, that would kind of look bad. So wow, that's all I had that was pre-stripped. Great. We're definitely going to have to go spruce mining if I want to do this. We just might actually not have any more. And then... yeah, we might have, like, just barely enough. Throw down a couple torches, and let's strip the rest of this floor now. Okay. And then I was thinking we would do, if the floors are spruce, then the ceiling should be dark oak, like slabs and planks. And then So let me make. Oh, that's spruce. Hold on, where's my dark oak? Here it is, and then let me make some planks out of that. Perfect. Or slabs out of that. So ceiling. I'm still not sure about this front wall of what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna. Oh man, it's not all instant mine. Yeah, we're getting there. It's gonna come together, don't you worry. It's gonna feel like you're in a log cabin. A log cabin with one hell of a view. Appreciate the likes coming in, my dudes. Oh, shoot. That's where the wall is. Let me just put this stuff back for now. Yeah, we'll leave that above the wall until we figure out what we're doing with the wall. But until then, these need to be solid blocks around the windows. And the rest need to be bottom slabs. This build is all about efficiency and not wasting materials. I mean, I did waste a ton of planks turning them into slabs, but the good news is I'll still have those slabs for another build. The bad news is I didn't bring the slabs I already had. So if I had made this exact decision before, well, I wouldn't be benefiting from it now. But that we can all blame on Grayson. Classic Grayson, TBH. True, dude. All right. So now, all right, cool. I feel like this wall like shouldn't be the same as that wall because then the stripes will line up from the floor to the wall. But meh, that's not the end of the world. We'll make do. My inventory is a mess. Let's cut some of this stuff out of here. Gia, welcome in. All right. Now, dark oak logs. I was planning on this corner would be switched to dark oak logs to cover up that green. And I was even thinking about bringing this corner to be the same. Okay. Doesn't exactly match, but it kind of brings in the same vibes. And then what if this wall was more of a what if this wall was more of a this way kind of thing? I feel like because of the floor, we have to have the oak down first. Then this. Um, all right, so then right here needs to be replaced with birch and strip it, just for the window purposes. And then we go bop, bop, bop. Then from outside, yeah, that's right. It goes, oh, it doesn't go down into the floor here. So another birch to oak. There we go. Then we strip all this. All right, we got some work to do here. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna undo that again. Right here should be more dark oak. It's not even visible in the room, but it'll really give the outside the same vibe as the inside being boxed in there. And that corner, you can see it coming in, and it's also right there too. Boom. I like it. Boom. Yeah, that's gonna pull it together. Cool. We have, yeah, so then we have this that we can put like things on in front of those looms. Also, just for, because it'll be the only place we have it, we should put in some stripped dark oak right there. We also need some more lights around here. Right now we just got the ones in the floor, but we'll deal more with that. But we can put like item frames here, but we won't be able to put anything there because of the, like, any block stuff because of the trap doors. But it means we will be able to put stuff on top of this, which will look cool. And then we can still put put like block stuff there if we need to. I wanted to make this kind of like a big kitchen area where it like also comes out a couple. A little sleepy bye time. I can do that. Okay. Cool. And then I wanted to put like a table here. So, I mean, first, let me just imagine it there. Is that too big? No. This place can be all kitchen. That's fine. You don't need much room to live in when, you know, most of your life is around eating food, preparing food, cleaning up the food, you know. That's three, you know, you gotta do that at least 3 times a day. All right. You know what I didn't bring? A cauldron, because we need a sink. We do. This, yeah, okay. Yeah, sleeping is only once a day. Farming the food, gathering the food. Yeah. All right. So wait, hold on. What did I want? I wanted bookshelves and chiseled bookshelves. That means I also want books, and then I want a cauldron and water buckets. I'm writing it in my in-game chat. Has there been anything else I've said I wanted yet? I don't know. But there is a trick I saw that people do for rustic builds. I don't have a slab to get out of here. Dang it. So now your smokers are smoking. Nice. Smoke could go higher. It doesn't need to. All right. But then I've also seen some other cool things be done where you have like shelving made out of campfires. It normally like has to be like next to something else to kind of like anchor it. But then it looks kind of like shelves there. So we're going to try incorporating that around the bookshelves we put in later. So we're going to be bringing in some of that stuff. But then we also have these ones here. Campfires don't catch things on fire, do they? Is there mini campfires? There's not. Oh, darn. There is little mini smokers. I don't think we quite need a mini smoker when you have 4 big ones there. But we can... What should the table be made out of? I'm thinking like the table might honestly be good to be made out of birch. Because it'll be wood that kind of stands out and it'll be brighter. So I have birch with me. I just need to turn birch into planks and then make some stairs. And then... I can do my normal kind of, like there's your table, kind of fits in pretty good around here. We'll be able to put chairs like on both sides. I don't know, 1 chair over here and 2 over here maybe. I didn't bring any spruce slabs. But I was thinking... I don't know if that matches the floor a bit too much. I mean, I wouldn't put floor-colored chairs in my house, but, you know, rustic. Maybe dark oak. Ooh, good call. Let's give that a go. I'm really running out of space. Well, what about just like changing out? Yeah, then the seat has a bit of contrast. There you go. Well, what about the opposite? Hold on. That doesn't fix it from this perspective. That does, so. I like the bit of contrast there. No, that's not what the vibe we're going for. All right, so we got that down. We'll be able to put plenty of stuff on here. We got that down. We got room here. This is still enough room to walk through potentially. Potentially we shorten that up a bit. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm actually thinking maybe We do that. Gives us a little bit more separation. We'd be able to have our cauldron right here for the sink. And then we'd be able to have a spigot on the side here going into there. So, yeah, our spigot would be obviously the tripwire hook that I brought. So then, like, boom. Imagine the cauldron there. It's not exactly real lifey, but it's good. All right. And then just some shelving up here. We can put some more stuff up there. That'll be good. I kind of feel like maybe we want like a carpet down in here, but I don't really know. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's room. I don't think there's room. All right. Let me go clean up my inventory and then go grab those other things I wanted. And then we'll get back to it. So this is the spruce box. This is the dark oak box. This is the oak and birch box. And this is where everything else goes back in. Sweet. Let's go grab those things I wanted. Carpet in the... A rug. Not carpet, but like a runner, you know? Nothing's more rustic than a wooden faucet. Well, we don't have an option for a metal faucet. All right. So we're here looking for the things in my chat. Bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves, and books. Are the first ones. Okay. And then cauldron and water buckets. Cauldrons are over here. What am I doing with my life? Here they are. Okay. And then water buckets. We don't have any water buckets. Okay. They must all be over at the slime farm. So we'll grab one bucket, fill it with water. Because we're just filling one cauldron anyway. True rustic wouldn't have running water. Well, being as this is inside of a skyscraper, I feel like it still needs to be up to code. I need a new water farm. You're right, NG. How on earth have I not had a water farm yet? God. Okay, no, but wait. I could totally automate a water farm. Like infinite water source with dispenser that gets filled with empty buckets. Dispenser fire at the iron farm. Dispenser, okay, when a dispenser has all 9 slots full and it dispenses an empty bucket into water, I assume that water bucket just pops out, right? So then you can have a hopper collect it. Yeah. No, it'd be a 1x3 and you take it from the middle is how I would do that. But either way, yeah. Like, oh man, am I gonna have to go make a water farm? Did you actually just convince me to make a water farm? Chat. Hold on. There's no way I'm doing a water farm. Like, that can't happen. Like, there's no way. I refuse to do a water farm. Absolutely refuse to do it. God. What was that? Was that my project book? No, it wasn't. All right. We gotta make it. No, I like the idea of it being at a at the iron farm. Yeah, you just grab shulkers of buckets of water. Yeah, exactly. Right, and it's got a milk farm. Bro, wait, hold on. Actually, though, a milk farm added to the iron farm in the spawn chunks with just like one cow, and if it's name tagged, it won't affect the mob cap. Hold on. God, you're right. Iron farm update. Water bucket farm. Milk bucket farm. Can't do lava at the iron farm, but yeah, it auto crafts buckets already. God, I hate chat. There's that'll be for when I run out. No, that's like 10 minutes, bro. No, it's not. No, I can't lie to myself and pretend that that's not more than 10 minutes. That's a long finding out where to fit that without adding a million more hoppers. It's part of the autocrafter project. Oh, you chats. Those don't belong. There we go. All right. Oh, I didn't bring beds. What color bed do you want, Top Geek? I feel like I need to make a double bed, whatever it is. And then I feel like there should be some carpet around it. When you step out of bed, you want your feet in some carpet first thing in the morning, you know? I feel like red would really go well with like the wood effect. I mean, like, I don't think we should do brown or anything like that. But if we do a red bed, what color carpet should we have around it? Maybe a light gray. No, orange or yellow would be that'd be too much brightness. Okay. I got a world tour video on my channel already. Check that out. Okay. So where do we want to position this? I feel like the ideal spot for the bed is like right there. For each dude. Well, not right there, right there. It's got to be a minute off the wall, you know? You know, I think I could bring the looms back here. And then... Yeah. All right, hear me out, chap. Okay, you can't see the top of them, so that's fine. And then we need some... really high bookshelves. And then I want... hold on. Maybe... I've seen it like both kind of ways. Where you use the campfires as shelves, or you put the campfires on shelves. Because if you do like this, then it kind of just looks like a lot of shelving there, right? Or I definitely like it being supported by the trapdoor a bit more. In which case we can just put another one there and put something else up on it. That can just be one of the things that's on. You just have, you know, a pile of logs by your bed. You know, it's fine. It's rustic. All right. You're not able to put things on those shelves, are you? If you have them every single one. That's really disappointing. I really wish you could. I don't like how they're like the same heights. Dang it, bruv. Well, if I put something in an item frame right there, I could then like do like those and have something up there and something on there. Yeah, and then they're not the same heights, and that works a bit. The bed needs to move over a block. It does. Right? This is more... That's more centered between, like, the shelves. Yeah, it does. Blinks, welcome in. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Yep, a 500 club room. We can put some more... We could put a lantern down somewhere. Well, I don't know. I feel like we need something more like over here, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it's like a bigger rug. Does that break up the floor enough or too much? I don't know. It's really dark over here. I wanted to have chains. The lighting I wanted to be... like... couple of those over the table, right? I wanted to have something by the books, you know, where you... I feel like we need a chair over here kind of like you kind of sit here looking out the window reading a book. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna pop back one of these exact chairs again. So, spruce slab. Do we have no spruce slabs? I don't know what I did with them. Oh, spruce slab. Then dark oak door and trapdoor. Just a big old armchair right here, you know? This is where you sit, sipping some coffee, reading a book, looking out at the view. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that a bit too close? I don't know. Maybe let me move it a block away. Yeah, that feels better from like a from this like perspective. You just watch the nuclear plants from your rustic apartment. From your log cabin apartment, you're just watching the nuclear plants spitting out fumes. It's like you won capitalism. All right. All right, I do have paintings. So, oh, those are item frames, which we'll need, but paintings first. I'm thinking we go for... Oh, is that one of the new ones? Is that a mountainscape, maybe? I don't know what that one's supposed to be, but... It kind of seems like too modern for rustic. Oh, now that fits a rustic theme room. Boom. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, bud. That's great. Boom. Who needs to see the real view? No. I was thinking we have these shelves here, but what if you have a painting? Oh, that's rustic. You have a painting up on the shelf. And then we'll have just something on either side of it. Uh-huh. Or heck, could just have the shelf kind of being held up. You know, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. You know, actually, if I bring this lower by just a little bit there, now I can put things on top of there. I really like the chains holding it up kind of deal. That does it for me. I like that. Cool. I feel like we need something more, but I don't know what. I mean, obviously, oh, the decorated pots. That's what we're missing, chat. I feel like you might be good to just put one of those like right here. Then we could throw another one like, maybe you just got one right there. Sure. Sure. And then the third one. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good spot for that one. Big old pot on that spot. I don't know about both of those being there. I think I like this one here more. Where would this one be good though? Yeah, so it's just being held up on one side. The other side's anchored to the wall. Mm-hmm. There we go. Put a little block there. Perfect. This is going to work out. This is going to turn out good. All right, all right, all right. Item frames. We definitely need some sort of like food in item frames here. We definitely need some like food on top of there in item frames. Like these ones we'd make invisible. These ones we'd use as plates. Oh, right. I was going to also put one like right here with something in it. And then we got to put, flower pot and dead bushes. I know I brought that with me. And cactus as well. So I'm feeling like up there should be a splash of cactus right there. Boom. We can throw down a dead bush right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. We also can go for some mini blocks of some things and stuff and things. And, oh, I didn't use any stone in the palette. I think I was planning to use more stone in the kitchens, but I ended up not doing that. We have this torch here still. Do we have any other torches in here still? Or is this like enough light just with the stuff on either end? Seems to be good. What's up, TMG? How you doing? Oh, books. There we go. Got a few books in there now. Yep, a new 500 Club room today. I kind of want a mini block of... There is no mini block of bookshelves, but there is mini chiseled bookshelves. Okay, that works. I kind of wanted one of those right over here. Right there, boom. So that's like you bought a display set of like a whole book series together. You know, they kind of all come bound together. That's what that reminds me of. You know, you go and buy like the Twilight series in a set, and they all come kind of like, boom, put together, and you will watch that. I know someone here must be a big Twilight fan. I'm not, but candles. You're currently reading the books? Nice. Magic's a huge Twilight fan. Candlelit dinner much? A little splash of red, by the way, matched the bed. Yes. Candlelit dinner with a chandelier above. Fancy. Chipped anvil. Ooh, that might be what we're missing there. Mm-hmm. Right there on the edge of that counter. The anvil. Boom. Okay. What's some stuff we could put... I feel like... Can I do like... No, I can't do anvil mini blocks. I can do barrel mini blocks, though. Barrel mini blocks are very much where it's at. Nope, that's not where I wanted it. Interesting. How it completely hides the top of the pot. We could also go the other route. Make it a big pot. But that doesn't feel very... That works. Lodestone mini blocks are possible, and they will be made out of iron very soon, so... Yeah, chat, the snapshots this week. Who's up to date on those? Because holy crap. Are they a doozy? I've been talking about it in the Discord. A lot. Oh, I need to get some food items to put in item frames. Oh, azalea leaves. I was thinking of... Alright, hold on. No, that doesn't really do it to make it feel like it's in the pot, you know? What about... Okay, wait, maybe it needs to be spruce there because of the dark oak background. You guys have seen that trick before, right? Get an azalea bush and then... But doesn't that have to be placed down on dirt? Can you put an azalea bush on top of... on top of wood? It can go in a flower pot. Kind of feeling like putting this back there. Now we got a bit of greenery right there. Just a bush with a stem. That'll work. Oh, crap. There's so much junk in my inventory right now. All right. Do you think this room would be benefited by being sectioned off a little bit there? Like you're kind of bopping it in? I think it does. And then... And then we have the option of doing something like bringing that across, or I was even thinking like maybe we bring across like these, or maybe both, I don't know. This is Top Geek's room. It really does divide it good. Yeah. If we got rid of the chain, that could be like another shelving area, but I kind of just feel like it's fine the way that it is. Oh, wait, what if we swap those ideas and the trapdoors go flush to the ceiling, and then we get the chains underneath. Now the chains feel too low. I think I like just the chains up high. Because, like, it does do a good amount of separation without being, like, overwhelming. You want me to put an item frame with some, like, black leather leggings on the ground right You know what? Now that the trapdoors are gone, I think they belong. And a lead. Yeah, I think... All right, that's going to work. Oh, God. You guys are crazy. You don't know what he's into. True, we're not judging. I feel like this has come together pretty well. I just need to get some stuff to go in the item frames that we have around the place. And then we'll be good. I feel like there needs to be more like on this shelf in the kitchen. Oh, right. Hold on. One of the other things I want to do, I could do. No, I don't do armor stands. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking like we could like do like hanging an axe or something in from one like a tripwire hook, but baked potatoes and steak is a must. True. I could yeah. Let's go grab some. Let's go find some food items together, chat. I was thinking like sitting on top the cookers would be like different kinds of raw meat, and then like it's in the process of being cooked, and then like at the table would be like cooked steaks. I hadn't thought of baked potatoes with it, and I was just thinking various meats. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like this is like a all meat kind of diet when you live in this place. Though baked potatoes, ooh, chat for dinner today. Oh, we had such a good dinner today. I made burgers, and Magic like made homemade fries. Like she cut up a potato she made like some like sriracha mayo sauce stuff to put on the burgers. Oh my! And like I did like caramelized onions on them. It was a good time. It was a good time. You know what he needs on the wall is like leathers. Gotta hang some hide on the wall. All right, so a saddle. All right, cooked mutton, potentially. Definitely cooked steak. Maybe even some cooked salmon. And then sitting on the stove being cooked, raw beef, pork chop. We could put a baked potato. I feel like we need... Yeah, that should be fine. Let me grab a saddle because that's a really good point. Mount a goat head on the wall. We don't have like a deer. What are these heads? Oh, they just don't look right in my hand like at all. What the heck? That's weird. Okay. A fishing pole? That's good. I mean, I don't have one of those just laying around. Let me craft one. Wow, we have lots of string. How's this doing, by the way? It's still obviously unloading. You can hear it. Oh, it's just doing the torch flower. Oh, man. I forgot we put all that stuff in there, my dude. From the sniffer farm. Oh, God. So we should have a bunch of that stuff over here now. So... pitcher pods. And torch flower seeds. Okay. And then, yeah. We brought like, what, 6 shulker boxes of each of those back? We're rich. You know what I feel like we should do is we should breed the sniffers now. To get like a bazillion eggs and then like kill them all off. All right, baked potato cooking on one of these. Raw steak on the other. Then we'll throw a pork chop on the... Because they like, we don't need their output anymore. All right. The rabbit hide right there. Like snow on the ground. Oh, is there something we could do that would stop them from digging out the grass? That's a good question. Yeah, but changing it out is gonna be difficult. You know what we could have done? Oh, chat, what if we had made the floor a grid pattern? So, like, think of a checkerboard where half the checker is grass and half the checker is a non-mineable block, right? Then all the, or not diggable, right, by the sniffers. Then all the non-diggable blocks of the checkerboard have a piston underneath that all push up. So the whole floor raises by a block. And they're standing only on blocks that they can't dig on. And when we want them to dig, you retract the checkerboard, and then they can access the grass. That would not fit inside my current building, but that's a really cool idea. Oh, I can't place. Saddle. See, the thing about a saddle is you can't, like, place it. It needs to be, like, in an item frame. And, like, I don't know. Same with a fishing rod. I think we're good. Top Geek, are you here? Is this a vibe? Is this rustic? Chat, how'd I do on rusticness? I mean, we're in literally a 25 story skyscraper, so you know, it's with mandatory windows. So not very rustic, but I 9.7 out of 10. I appreciate that. And as long as Top Geek likes it. All right, something I just noticed, though, is this needs to be swapped out now. There we go. Yeah, we want to, any kind of pillars like that, we want to continue it as if it were structural, right? And, yeah. Ooh, honestly, that pillar should probably be swapped out because you can't see it from inside. So that it matches the rest of the room from the outside. It's what we did to the walls out there anyway, so. Yeah. Yeah. It's what we did to the walls out here, too. So that's good. Top Geek, I did not ask what block you would like in the, or what head or mini block you would like in the lobby. Do you have your head redeemed, player head redeemed? And I also didn't ask what color text you'd like on your sign. I'm thinking we do dark oak sign and maybe a spruce door. Dark oak door. It is very cozy. I enjoy the build. Thank you for redeeming it, Top Geek. Let's what color? Okay, if we're not gonna get input, what color sign do we think we should get here? I don't know, maybe light gray. I'm thinking I'll go get I'll get light gray dye and obviously glow ink, and we can write wow, there's like no other people redeemed on this floor. Okay, so then we do 1601 and we do Top Geek. How do I spell that exactly? He was just in the chat. There, T, is it OP or is it 0P? I don't know. I think it's a 0. Geek. Yeah, we'll dye that. We'll have to do the same thing downstairs, and then we need a head there. I don't think he has a player head redeemed. Not that I can remember, at least. Oh, one thing I did... Oh, crap. I did not mean to come down here. We have none. That's great. No... No, copper. I don't know what head to put in the lobby for him. I mean, I could go with a mini barrel block, because I did use a couple of those in the build. That's rustic enough. Yeah. I feel like that's a rustic head. All right. Oh, you can see the room right there. That's the one we've been working on. Up we go, back to floor 16. Yeah, now that doesn't like, it's not like offensive. It doesn't like pop off like stupid bright or anything. Little doormat. Okay. Yeah. Then I want a barrel mini block. I don't know where those ended up. There they are. And I lastly also want a dark oak sign. All right, everything else can be put away and brought with us. Oops. And then all this boxes are gonna go back to the unloader. Cool. Top Geek, your room is complete. All right, so we're going back to the lobby. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, our villagers still in here. All right, 1601. Here it is. Oh, I brought the sign, but we don't actually change out the color of the sign. All right, so you get your barrel mini block for your rustic theme. We will dye it and light it up. And then 1601, it goes to T0P Geek. Geel, what's that? On 2025 26, and you were 33rd. G, my dude. You know, I want to check. Is it actually a 0 or is it a P? Yeah, it's a 0. Okay. All right. Another room done, chat. Absolutely massive. What's he doing over there? You having fun? All right, have fun. Bye. All right, my dude. GG top on your dub. Dub on your room. Chat, did you know that if you get 500 watch hours logged by Colonelbot in the purple chat, that you can also get a room inside the 500 club? If you haven't seen it before and you want to see more, !500 in the purple chat, or check out the video on my channel that came out probably like at least 6 months ago now. That goes over the entirety of my 500 club, including a tour of all the rooms that were in there at the time. All right, but now it's time for us to go start digging. I'm actually gonna write complete in the chat, and I'm going to close the post. All right, remember, every 500 hours of watch time on top of your original 500 means that you get a revision to your room. If there's been any new blocks you want to add, if there's something I did that you didn't like and you want me to change it out, or if you just had a better idea, and you also unlock 1 piece of netherite to be used how you like in your room. So that means if you have an armor stand, you know, it could get 1 piece of netherite armor. Or it could be used as, you know, you could save it all up in a chest somewhere to eventually make a block of netherite to put in your room. Do I need to repair first? Yes, I do. Good call. Oh, man. Ooh. Excuse me. That's loud. All right. All right. Got to repair all 3 of these picks, and today we're probably not going to go through them all. Ooh. I don't know if I should do a prediction or not today, because, like, I don't even know, like, how much to estimate that I should do. Oh, yeah, you're probably, yeah, your world is cursed, I forgot. Oh, I don't have a full inventory of boxes on me today, but I'm sure we'll be fine. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, the furthest north point in my entire nether tunnel system. Is where the slime farm is. It's also just the furthest thing in any cardinal direction. Alright, we got some torches. And good. We're ready to head down below. So, whoa, good progress, chat. What do you think? I think we did great. Alright. Let's get down here and let's start digging. Put that down. Get out our first box. And we got another thunderstorm. Is this the second thunderstorm today? I'm just gonna sleep because I don't want snow here particularly, but like it's gonna happen. But all right, boom, boom. Let's keep going. This is fortune? Okay, I don't know why there was normal deep slate laying on the ground. Weird. What's up? Well, I got a few things to talk about today. Do we want to start with snapshot from yesterday? Because there's a huge change in yesterday's snapshot. Huge, like changing the meta of Minecraft. Huge, in my opinion. So, and it's good. It's good. It's good. So, right now, you build a farm. Most farms in your world, I should say, can't be built in your spawn chunks because the player needs to be within 128 blocks of it for, for like sheep to eat grass, they need to be random ticked, right? For grass to grow, for plants to grow, they need to be random ticked, and that has to happen within 128 blocks of the player. No more, says Mojang. If it's within your simulation distance, or if it's in your spawn chunks, or if it's chunk loaded with an ender pearl or a nether portal, random ticks will happen. So every farm where you're like, oh man, I can't build this in my spawn chunks for the last 15 years, No, now you can. Now you can just chunk load it with throw an ender pearl underneath it, and boom, it's chunk loaded. So you could chunk load your crop farms. You could chunk load your villager breeders. You could chunk load your mob farms. Your not like hostile mob farms, but like, oh, it's huge. That's a huge change. I can't believe that Mojang did it. And I am so glad they did. So glad they did. Like, my tree farm could be chunk loaded and ran 24/7 now. The problem is it would blow itself up when I restart the world. But like, if I need, I could 100%. Well, my tree farm could have been chunk loaded before, actually, now that I think about it, because it didn't rely on random ticks. But like, oh man. Yeah, there is certain things that used to go by random tick that now like that were separated, like fire. Fire specifically used to work no matter what. So they, so like if fire was within your simulation distance, it used to always be burning, right? But now if it's not within 128 blocks of the player, fire stops burning. That way, if a fire breaks out in your spawn chunks now, it won't happen. Or it won't continue spreading. Or if it breaks out in your chunk loaded area, it won't continue spreading. So they did some good stuff there. I am so incredibly happy with this snapshot and what this means for farms in the future. Also, we got the new chicken variants that look really cute yesterday, snapshot. But unexpectedly, we got new eggs, survival eggs. The different chickens lay different color eggs. And you can use them in the same crafting recipes for cakes and whatnot, but they look cool. I like them. So that means I'm gonna have to add more chickens to my spawn chunk farm for eggs, but that also means like I could just chunk load them at the base and not build them in my spawn chunks. I've actually got in my notebook that's over at that desk, so I can't like grab it right now without getting up. I've got a list. I wrote down a full fat list of everything that I need to do for 1.21.5. It is a lot. There's a lot of mob zoo stuff. There's a lot of new items. There's new capabilities for the Colonel mod pack, for like resource packs I can add to it. There's new, what's the fourth category of stuff? 2 more sorters for chicken jockeys on the gold farm. Yes, there's new chicken jockeys. So it can, that's like even more like rare things I could go looking for the mob zoo or keeping an eye out. Like, we just got our first ever chicken jockey for the zombie enclosure, and now there's technically 2 more. Goodness. How do you do the 3 sub? Is it 6 months? The tier 3 sub? No, there is like multiple months, and tiers are separate, and you can do multiple months of a tier 3 if that's what you mean. You hit the like manage your sub button or the subscribe button, and there'll be like a little window that pops up, and just read all the options in there. I'm sure it makes sense, or I'm sure it's explained in there. If there is any tier 3 subs, in the chat who could help. Yeah, there should be like a drop down thing or like another window it opens. I don't know. But it's not the 6-month option. Subscribing at tier 1 for 6 months is not the same as tier 3. When you hit subscribe, a drop down to select tier 1, 2, 3, right about a drop down select the tier right above the 1, 3, and 6 month. I think. I 100% do not recommend subscribing on mobile. Apple tax makes it cost, Apple or Android, the app stores make it cost 30% more. Not in the app, at least. Yeah, you could do it in your mobile web browser, but if you're doing it in the app, do not. I don't recommend it. But you should definitely be able to do it on mobile. I just don't know how. I don't know if it's different. I mean, I don't want you wasting your money because that's just more money you're spending that none of the extra comes to my way. So like, I don't want you spending more money for no reason. At least I don't think. I mean, my stuff is based off a percentage, but I don't think. I don't think it means it's more money for me. Either way, I don't encourage it. Even if it specifically is a couple cents more for me, I don't encourage it. Yeah, I feel like those are probably like a separate like credit card processing fee, so like it's calculated before my percentage or something. Yeah. My inventory's full, ain't it? You know what I really don't like, though? Is there used to... When I learned web development, chat, when I learned web development, everyone was talking about responsive design. If you know what a responsive design is, that's where you make one website that, depending on the resolution of the screen, the buttons and the fields and the boxes change their dimensions to fit the different screen sizes. Well, what's happened is instead of big companies doing a responsive design thing where you literally take your landscape website and smush it and use the stuff to like that, they make a separate mobile version, and then the mobile version literally is missing functionality. Whereas if you did a proper responsive design, you would lose no functionality because it would be literally the same buttons. And then it makes it really suck on iPads. Yeah. That's not something I had thought about, but yes, you're right. Because then it loads a really wide mobile version. What's the benefit of a responsive design is, first off, that you don't need to develop two separate websites, one for landscape and one for vertical. And the benefit for from my point of view is that the mobile version of a website always sucks. It always has like cut down features and it feels kludgy. It's a different set of clicks to get where you're used to, right? If I open up a website and I know, all right, I have to click menu, then I hit profile, then I hit options, then I'm here, right? But if the website is made entirely different for mobile and it's not the same website, but just like reskinned, then it like literally is a different user experience. And I feel like it's always done worse. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, did I tell you I learned web development for free from a college? Without a scholarship, not that kind of free. This is hardcore single player. And all gameplay mechanics are vanilla, but I do have some like performance mods and stuff like that. Yes, when you open up a website on a desktop and it is complete and it is just a mobile site and has big huge white bars on the sides. Oh my god. Yep. I hate mobile. Yeah. Mobile has really ruined things for people that actually want to get stuff done. Because so many like, oh, I found as a content creator, so many sites that try to like help TikTok content creators and like automation sites or like websites for like assets to use in a TikTok video or anything like that, they're always made specifically like Gryson said, where it is mobile only. They only care about mobile. And you can only, something about mobile is you can only ever do like one thing at a time. And like, they're not designed for like, all right, I want to upload 30 video files and process them all. There's no like uploading stuff and having a bunch of check boxes to like, you know, apply these edits to all these things or whatever. Something that, you know, a power user on Windows would expect from any kind of website where you're, it's horrible. For mobile, for a brief moment, mobile sites didn't exist and the browser on the phone was just really small. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Your first window. I loved Windows Phone, man. I rocked 3 generations of Windows phones before I finally came to the realization of, while I like the user experience and the operating system and I understand Microsoft's message, nobody is developing apps and there's nothing I can do with my fancy phone. So I left Windows Phone. But when I say 3 generations of Windows Phone, I mean I got a new phone 3 years in a row. Like I got the latest and greatest Windows Phone for 3 years in a row. And then I was like, it's like, all right, this is still exactly the same experience as it was on my day 1 of my first phone. And I need a new phone now because I cracked my screen for the 8th time. So that was another thing. Windows phones didn't often have cases available. And if they did, they weren't like the nice like Otter boxes of the time or anything. So like, why did I come back here? I don't need to empty my inventory, whatever. So I just, I would often replace my screens and then I'd replace my screens enough time to where like screens aren't held in by screws on phones. They're held in by like tape and like clips and stuff. And eventually like after doing enough screen replacements, like a phone will just like, you can tell the screen's been replaced enough. Like there's like a sort of a give that you can feel when you squeeze the phone, like and you just can't get rid of it. You can't get that new phone screen feel. And you're just like, cause like I was buying like $5 screen replacements off, you know, eBay straight from China. And I would just I'd buy like a 4-pack of them and then replace my screen once a month. Because I was in high school and the phone was relatively cheap and the screen replacements were really cheap and there weren't glass screen protectors and there weren't great cases. So I was just breaking screens and swapping them on the weekends. Because like, what's the deal? You know? Man. What were we talking about? I don't remember anymore. Ooh. No. We actually just started mining. We spent the first hour and a half of stream doing a 500 club room redemption. Yeah, I back then I had the mindset of, you know, I don't care if my phone screen breaks. I'm a tech guy. I can just swap out my phone screen. You literally can't do that with modern phones anymore. Like, it's not as easy, and there's a lot more adhesives, and you gotta heat up the phone, and it's horrible. The last thing I ever did a phone swap on, the latest iPhone I ever did one on was like an iPhone 6 or a 6S, and even then it was not a fun time.
Massive.
Thanks for the content, dude.
Woo! What is that one? That is a tier 3 from Graph. Oh man, for the 22-month. Wait, that's a 6-month tier 3. Holy moly. Bro did a wombo combo right there. Hot dang. What are we on right now? We're on negative 35 today. Oh, actually, I usually keep this mini map open while I'm doing this dig. This is the same Y level we left off on yesterday. Yeah, so you save a bit of money. Chat, that's a life hack for you right there. You save a bit of money if you do the multi-month ones, right? If you do a multi-month sub, you save a bit of money. I used to do it all the time. When I was subscribed to people regularly, I would often do 6 months subs to everybody. I was like, if I'm gonna subscribe to you, I'll just subscribe for the 15% discount or whatever. Absolutely massive to be up to 23 though now. Did that just go up for your sub? I assume. There's no music playing today, Brownie. My music player is broken for some reason. I'm gonna try updating it tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna write that in my notebook. Tomorrow's Friday the 7th. Yeah, I'm gonna write fix foobar. All right, that is my task for tomorrow. I mean, technically my task for tomorrow is also to edit the video that I'm working on, but that was also my task for today, and it was also my task for yesterday. And well, it's still my task tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I recorded my next video, chat, and I was supposed to edit it Wednesday, and I had a busy day Wednesday, and then I was kind of hoping I could have edited it today, but I knew I had a very busy day today, and I did not get to edit it today, so... I still think I can release it on time. Snapshots are like a current so snapshot is like a current like snapshot of where Mojang is at in development. So like imagine Mojang is developing like the game and they just like take a picture, they take a snapshot of where they're at in development of the new game and they release it to the public, right? So it is in development, it can change. But right now, the latest snapshot is the latest preview to what Mojang is working on. And while everything shown in a snapshot can change, it means that like Mojang is working on it and plans to release it in the next update, right? Now, there are experimental features within snapshots that are only experimental, and Mojang has no plan on putting them in the game in their current state. Like the minecart stuff we saw last year. Mojang has no plan on putting that in the game in its current state. They just were developing some experimental features, wanted to throw it out to the community to let people give feedback on it, right? Yeah, 1.25 is great. Bushes, dry grass, and firefly bushes, yes. Fireflies actually finally coming to Minecraft, as well as new stuff is happening to the birch biomes with the wildflowers. So that means that all the promises from 1.17, or no, the wild update are happening. The wild update for 1.19 showed preview art for swamps, for birch forests, and it promised wild fireflies. Those were like 3 things that were promised that didn't happen. And then they came out in later updates now. Fireflies was the last. Fireflies and new flowers for birch forests were the last things we were waiting for. Okay, I shouldn't say we weren't promised those things. We were shown concept art for them. And a lot of people, myself included, assumed that the concept art would all transfer into features. I was very optimistic, though, when people in chat were like, oh, they're not gonna release this stuff. And I'm like, oh, just wait for the next snapshot. Don't worry, it'll be there. I was a reassurance in the background saying like, don't worry, I trust Mojang's gonna pull it off. They know what to do. And then like, you know, it didn't happen. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then that's when people started getting really upset in the community. And it's like, well, it's not the end of the world if we didn't get some decoration blocks, you know? Because now you can see the comments right now where everybody is just like, oh, lazy Mojang, because all they're doing is retexturing the cows, all they're doing is retexturing the chickens, and they're adding new plants. I can't farm new plants, but you know, if they weren't doing it, they'd be complaining that, oh, lazy Mojang can't do the stuff that they said they would. Ah! It's all engagement farming and copium, but man, it makes me mad. Yeah. Deep Slate, it's just a retextured stone with the mining speed of a log that has to be... Actually, yeah, it's just a retextured stone with the mining speed of a log. Gosh. Give me something I've not seen before. Chat, my server, like my physical hardware server, finally I was able to buy the drives I needed. So if any of you guys are familiar with LTT, Linus Tech Tips on YouTube, they recently did a series where they did a video where they bought a bunch of hard drives from serverpartdeals.com or whatever, right? and what they do is they actually get manufacturer recertified drives that come with like a 2-year warranty, so they're they're effectively like trustworthy, right? Me and Omni knew about this site before LTT made their video on it, and I was actually looking at buying a set of hard drives for my server that I needed. Then LTT did a video on it, and they sold out of everything. Usually their website says, oh, if you need a 20 terabyte drive, we've got 200 plus of these in stock. You can buy these, because they're recertified drives that get bulk recertified after they've been pulled out of a data center. So they have hundreds, if not thousands of them in stock. And the ones I needed were 200 plus in stock. LTT made their video out of stock within a week. And I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't paying attention. Finally, over 2 months later, probably closer to 2.5 months later, they finally came back in stock. They had like 30 in stock of the one I needed. So I bought the quantity I needed at a higher price than they were before LTT made their video about it. Their website basically got the hug of death right as I was looking to buy the drives I needed. And finally, I was able to buy the drives I needed. So those are coming in like a couple days. It's supposed to be free 2-day shipping. We'll see about that. But God, I'm excited to get the drives put in my server. And then my server is actually going off-site. So I will have a physical hard drive off-site backup. Off-site, not like just down the road, like hours and hours away, to the point where like if not that I'm in the area, but like if something like the California wildfires happened to my location, I would have a physical off-site copy far enough away to have not been affected. So I don't need a cloud off-site backup anymore, saving on that yearly subscription that I pay. So yeah, I spent some money in drives, but I don't have to do that anymore. And I'm planning on reformatting my stuff in a way that I won't have to buy drives for a while now. So happy with that. Though I am going to be taking some time off stream, a couple days off stream at the end of the month, where I have to go visit the location where my drives are, or where my server is going to go. I think I'm thinking like the last weekend of the month. I'll probably like take a day or two off stream. I know, how bad of me taking time off. Oh well. Hey, first layer of the day done. Mm-hmm. Easy peasy, dude. All right. Oh, man. No, this is not, this is not like a data center where I'm putting it. This is a place that it is going into a business location that has a business SLA for internet, and it is I don't have to like pay for power or anything like that or internet for it, so it's good. It's good. It is sadly on a cable ISP, but it's got like a gigabit download with like 50 meg up. So the thing is I'm only going to be sending stuff there to back up, right? I never anticipate needing to, you know, bulk pull anything. And if I did, I probably would just go there physically and and just bring the server home. Copy all the files locally. Yeah, quicker to drive there. Not great for my back, but yeah. Yeah, there's a story that I remember hearing years ago where like NASA or somewhere had like hundreds of terabytes, if not petabytes of storage that they needed to move like just across their campus. And the fastest way to do it was to load it onto a tray of, load it onto hard drives in a RAID array and put those hard drives on a cart and push the cart across the campus. And the amount of drive and the amount of redundancy they needed to have on those drives, because drives would die from the cart rattling going across the parking lot, was still cheaper than getting an internet connection that moved items faster than, you know, a petabyte of hard drive sitting on a cart. It's like at a certain point, physically moving hard drives is faster than any internet speed you could get. I feel like it specifically. Yeah. New cable? Yeah, just train rails. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that story, that specifically was for the data required for the first image of a black hole we ever got a couple years ago. Like, fairly recently. The one that I'm thinking about now. Do you guys remember there was, like, a woman accredited for, you know, combining the satellite imagery from all over the world to put together the first image of a black hole ever? I feel like that story might be related to that. I could be making that up. I have no sources to cite right now. No. That is much longer ago, NG. That's the woman who helped, like, land the Apollo missions. This is like 2010s. They didn't have petabytes of storage for the Apollo mission. They also didn't have hard drives that wheeled across to wheel across parking lots that back in the days when your code was physically printed out on paper to stand next to. But yeah, the woman you're thinking about is someone who helped with the moon landings or something along those lines. Yeah. They landed on the moon with, like, what I think it was 16 or 32 like kilobytes of RAM, or maybe it was kilobytes of storage. I don't know. Like, oh man. And it was still this big. Like it like you think it was 16? Yeah. One thing that does show is that while developers nowadays are way better at, like, you know, there's so much cool things that are developed nowadays that could have never been done back then, right? But, like, they don't think about system resources as much, and they don't, like, optimize the same way that had to have been done back then, right? When you have a fixed 16 kilobytes of RAM to work with, you, even if you don't need to for your specific program, you still optimize and optimize and optimize and optimize. Like, and now it's like, oh, my website, you know, you better have at least, you know, 100 megabytes of RAM to load my Facebook page. Oh, okay. Yeah, Grayson. I've seen clips of that movie, and it's on my watch list. I want to watch it one day. Blame Java. Well, the term computer, it, like, your computer is named a computer because of the job title of people's whose job it was to compute. They were computers before we had PCs, right? So a computer was somebody who computed. And then we made machines to do that computation, and they got called computers. And now nobody is hired to be a computer anymore. Yeah. Because it used to be, you know, a computer was a person who sat down at their desk and was given big equations or math problems or something, and you had separate people solving the math at the same time, making sure checks and balances to make sure nobody messed up. And if somebody, if somebody's calculation came out different, you all recomputed it again to figure out who got it wrong. And, like, that's how they did the math to land on the moon. Like, really cool stuff. Actually, Matt Parker on YouTube recently did a video on on Pi Day last year, where he had a team of college students on within like a week, working in rotations, having all the old school checks and balances, trying to calculate pi to a new degree that has never been done by a human mind before. Like, computers calculate pi, but never has a human calculated pi past, I think it's like 100 or 200 characters or something like that, right? So they were... it's a really cool video. I don't consider myself a math nerd, but I'm a math nerd for Matt Parker's videos. Like, oh my god. Hidden Figures, highly recommend how they did the math to get into space. Yeah, I think that's the video. Is that the one that has the actor from Sheldon and the main character is a black woman? That's the one I'm thinking about right now. Yes? Okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of it to the point where I basically know the plot, but like, I still want to see it one day. Number File, yes. Yeah, Matt Parker runs, stand-up maths, maybe, actually. Not number file, stand-up maths, I think. I know him as Matt Parker. I don't know his YouTube channel name. He's a British guy. Like, the way he's nerdy about math makes me want to be nerdy about math whenever one of his videos comes on my feed. Like, it gives me the same vibes Vsauce does, except his is just specifically math nerdiness, and Vsauce is like, how on earth did we get here kind of nerdy. Like, Vsauce is weird, man. I love it, but... Oh, chat, I made my doctor's appointment for my back. I'm not allowed to take certain medications up to a week before. I'm not allowed to drive myself there or back. I have to have a ride. Vsauce posts a lot, vibes. He switched to short form. He's been posting a lot. Yeah, okay, you did say that in the second half of your message. Yeah. Shorts only. I see them a lot. I know of that one. I don't think I watched that one very regularly. I've seen some of his videos, but that's not one I have a lot of experience with. Probably very good as well. When I was in college, my my YouTube feed was very much like I embraced learning. Like, I loved learning. When I got to my junior and senior years of college, I very much bought into the, like, you should always be learning kind of mindset, which is great. And I have not been doing that the last couple of years. I think the amount of doom scrolling I did took my joy away from spending time on the internet learning. And the amount of Minecraft I play nowadays. Oh, hey, bye. I don't anymore. Like, I get excited when I see, like, a Matt Parker video, and I watch it, and it really tickles my brain in the right way, and but like I don't go out of my way for it anymore, and I do not watch like cow hoof or horse shoeing videos or whatever. I don't like them. I feel like it would hurt. I know it doesn't, but it hurts me to watch it because, like, it feels like it would hurt. Or it looks like I should be empathizing with something that is receiving pain. Yeah. The last couple years have been rough mentally for a lot of reasons. Yes, I understand that, but also I can't watch Grey's Anatomy, and I know they're saving their life by cutting open their abdomen, but I can't watch that. I get the same kind of vibes from seeing those kind of horse shoeing and hoof stuff. I don't know. It's effectively like trimming their nails, right? But like, I don't know. I know the logic and reasoning, but I cannot make my brain not have the inert reaction like that it does. I can't logic and reason my way out of feeling a certain way about it. So I just scroll past those. Oh, my inventory's full. Wait, what? Oh, I was already in that corner. Wow, I thought I was over here, chat. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of topics that, like, I've gone down rabbit holes on that I can't even remember now. But if that's why when somebody sends a message and about a topic that I've never talked about on stream before, sometimes it'll just re-trigger all the everything I've learned about the topic, and I'm like, I haven't thought about this in years, but let me rant about it for the next 20 minutes because, oh my gosh, my brain is excited again about it. Somebody wants to talk to me about this thing that I spent months of my life obsessing over and completely forgot about. They just delete the item. It is technically, it's an infested block, and when the silverfish spawns out of the item, the infested block disappears. It's not a normal deep slate. You hear so much? How do you know about that? What? I don't know. Oh, yes, exactly. It's great for streams content just like this. Exactly. You just went on Wayfair to shop for your apartment, and your total's up to $5,000 now. Is that within budget, or do we need to trim that cart a little bit? Like, well, technically budget's $20. $50. Ooh, baller over here. I was shopping for my daughter's birthday on Amazon, and we got the cart exactly to where we wanted it, and we were really happy with the gifts. And then as I was going to check out, I was like, God dang it, she needs a helmet to wear with one of these things, and she doesn't have one yet. And then we looked through the stuff, and it's like, well, we can't not get her anything that's already in the cart. So it's like, oh, I guess the budget's increased for safety. Yeah, it's for safety. It's like, well, we're not gonna get her a helmet for her birthday. She just needs one of those in general. We are working on my slime farm. We're digging it down to bedrock. Remember the car seat we bought you? Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't do that. Those kind of parents do exist. Yeah, well, I mean, like, I'm luckily not in a situation where, like, that, like, has to be the thing. I don't know. I'm very lucky that that's not the case. But, like, yeah, if I was still had my salary I did when Star was born, that would very much be the kind of parents that, like, we would need to be. 'Cause, oh boy, the salary I had when Star was born was was less, like, less than half than what I'm making now. And I couldn't imagine. I know people who work at my last job that have 2 kids, and I genuinely don't know how they do it. I was going through an existential crisis because I had my first kid on that salary, and I had no idea how I was going to buy all the things that you need to have. Ugh. I don't know. It's rough out there. Oh yeah, and my medical bills. I would not be getting any treatment for my back pain. Yeah. Diapers. Mm-hmm. I actually, turned down when my grandpa passed, I turned down his truck because I wanted it. I loved that truck. But I had to let my grandma sell it because I couldn't afford just an extra set of license plates and insurance. And that was devastating. Like, just Just the $50 a year plus, you know, the cheapest liability insurance I could have possibly got for a free truck. Couldn't swing it. I was thinking about having a baby after you sell and pay off your debt, but then the thought of an extra $2,000 a month sounded too good, so the baby fever is gone. Yeah. I wouldn't say my kids cost $2,000 a month, but yeah. Was that a... I thought I saw you out of the corner of my eye. Chat, someone clip that. He like popped up for a split second, just like poked his head out right here. I want to see the clip of that. Put it in the clip off challenge. Oh. TTS. Wait, can you not hear the TTS? I can hear it. All right. You can hear the game and stuff, right? You can hear me, right, chat? I do, Brownie. I actually didn't for like a couple months, and then I had a really big backlog, and now I have a short scheduled every other day for the entire month of February. Plus, I have some that aren't scheduled yet, ready to go out for March, and I really want to keep this cadence up, so I'm really hoping for 15 quality submissions a month. Or effectively 16 quality submissions a month, so that I'm able to have a full bracket of 16 clips for the clip-off challenge, and then that gives me the ability to keep an every other day cadence for shorts. We hear me, we hear the game. All right, that's all that really matters, but something's borked if you're not hearing TTS. Oh yeah, I hear all that. I've been hearing the TTS all day. Great. I should like incorporate like a sound check into the intro. If I'm gonna have an intro, like a lot of streamers talk about just not having an intro anymore. Like it's better performance for your VODs when you leave your VODs public on the Red channel. A lot of streamers just talk about not having an intro and just going straight into a face cam. If I'm gonna keep an intro, maybe there should be like a sound check. Be like like it's like TTS happening now, and it'll say something on screen like, "Did you hear the TTS?" I don't know. I've thought about shortening my intro, but I like how I do it. I go live at 5 till 9 with a 5-minute intro, and then I'm on screen at 9 for my scheduled time. So, like, I don't know. I really don't like the first couple minutes of if I were to go live and just go straight to my face cam, and I basically start just chatting to like 0 people for the first 30 seconds or whatever, my brain does, I don't do well with that. So I need my intro for that purpose. Nice, dude. Yeah. So, which is not a big deal. I appreciate the fact that I can go live and then immediately have people there within the first couple minutes. Like, that's insane. That happens and it's reliable and you guys tune in all the time. But I don't know. Without the chat feedback, just chatting kind of that like first couple minutes of just chatting kind of doesn't work. The panda makes you laugh every time. I don't even remember the panda in the intro. Oh, the panda death that happened, the brown panda in the mob zoo. Oh, low pick. All right. Yeah. You know, CJ's remade the intro for me like a few times. I've yet to make one of those like highly edited intros myself. And I feel like we've got a lot of new clips and stuff that like could be in there. If I did, I don't know, like I do. I actually was looking through my to-do list and like scrolling back really far to see like what videos I or what ideas I left in my to-do list that I like didn't like bring forward to the next week. And I saw oh, I didn't get a new pick at all. And I saw that I used to have the idea written down for a new raid video / like a new channel intro. You know, like when you go on my about page or whatever, there's like a 30-second like, hey, I'm Colonel or whatever. I had it written down to make a new one of both of those. I don't know. Whew. Fell down a little bit. Fell down a little bit more. Dang it. That sounds delicious. I haven't had like a proper banana split in a while. You told me you were doing homemade ice cream, and I think we were trying to talk you out of it. Your son said that's the best ice cream he's ever had? All right. All right, what's he want? Does he need a new Xbox? He's looking for a new Steam game? What'd he do? What'd he break? Nice. Well, now it's gonna be asking you to make ice cream every day. Well, yeah, making it yourself is actually like really good. Compared to like it was made 3 months ago and it's been sitting in a freezer at the factory, and then a freezer in a truck, and then a freezer in the back of the store, and then it sat in the front of the freezer, and then it sat in your freezer at home. Yeah, like, yeah, it's, you know. It's fresh. Straight out of the frozen cow, I assume is how you make it. I remember that too, yeah. Yeah, we did that. Alright, good progress. I'm gonna run back to the base so I can take a quick break. I'll go over to the tree farm. Wait, the tree farm is busted. I'll run the gold farm. I'll run the gold farm. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't really play either console, but we have Xboxes in the house. We don't have. I haven't had a PlayStation. Oof. When I was a kid, my stepbrother had a PlayStation 2. I've got an old PS1 in a box somewhere. But that's the last time I played PlayStation. All right. Gonna leave this on while I take a quick break, chat. So let me open this up. Make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. And if you want to play a minigame with us, come over to the purple chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. We're going to have words on stream. There's going to be letters. You got to try and be the first person to guess words out of it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, chat. How is it going? Wonder how the gold farm's doing. I wonder if this has the same problem it had before again. Oh my goodness, what? What is happening? Oh, why is this broke? Extended out. Oh no! Well, we've been getting the gold, but nothing else. Okay. Well, that's something. Good thing I decided to check. I don't like my ender chests being inside of here, but I really like the extra inventory slot of them being not in my inventory. Oh wait, I have this button here. Duh. There's literally a button built into the thing. So that got out of sync somehow. Uh-oh. These items all need to despawn. Oh, there's so many items. It's so many items. Shoot. All right, hold on. Woo! Oh my god. Literally, dude. Zombie piglin heads, I guess I'll keep. The swords, I mean, it'd be nice for them to smelt, but whatever. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. Did not expect to encounter that today. Oh, well, broke that. Okay, lovely. Good thing I came to check. What I really needed to check, though, was actually over here. And I needed to see if those hoppers above the furnaces are filled with things they shouldn't be. No, furnaces are empty. So, okay, nothing made... Oh, no, rotten flesh made its way into here. Rotten flesh made its way into here. How? Did I just not clear those ones out good enough then? Because, like... How does rotten flesh make its way into those? Huh. Well, I don't know how anything made its way into there while it was broken up there. Dang, man. All right. I turn my volume back up. So I was just thinking while I was upstairs, I was like, what if I died right now while I was AFK and upstairs, like going to the restroom, right? I'd be like, the only footage of my death would be this super low resolution in the very tiny corner of my stream, right? And I'm like, that's not cool. And then I realized that NVIDIA has... Oh, wow, good job, guys. And then I realized that NVIDIA has a thing called shadow play, where it'll like record your last minute of gameplay locally on your PC. And my game PC that runs Minecraft is not doing a lot with its graphics card. So I could theoretically be running like a 10, maybe a 20-minute buffer on shadow play. So that if something were to ever happen while I'm gone, when I come back, I could press like the keep the last 20-minute button, or heck, I could even maybe make that a mod command to like save the last shadow play or something like that. So, ooh. Raiders, welcome in. How are you doing? Zombre. How was your stream? What were you up to today, my dudes? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Massive.
Absolutely massive of you stopping in. Thank you for getting them a shout out, chat, drop a follow. I already am. How was your stream? What were you up to if you want to fill us in? Or if you got to raid and run, take care of yourself, do whatever you got to do, go do those things. That's fine. If you're new here, my name's Colonel. I'm a pink slime. We're currently working on my slime farm. We're digging it down. This was built in 1.16, so it stopped at the old bedrock level. We're now digging it down to the new bedrock. It's the first step of fixing this farm. Yeah. All right. It's good. Played some MCCI. Nice. I've been on there, on that server a couple times. Hope you had fun. If you're tuning in from the raid, we got a big grind ahead of us. I think this is the 4th stream of slime farm digging, though today we did have a sidetrack for a 500 club room redemption. Hoping to be down to bedrock like Monday, because I got Saturday and then Monday hopefully. Oh, GG words. Yeah, how far did you make it? I didn't pay attention. Sorry. Good job. Go! We're rich. You did? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. So yeah, I wrote that down in my notebook before I came back from my break to figure out how NVIDIA Shadowplay works and to turn that on. And then I'm going to see if there's like a mod command I can get to save a Shadowplay file or something. So that way, if I'm ever AFKing a gold farm for a quick break and I die, you guys would be able to run a command to save the, full resolution gameplay footage of it. Thought Gia was gonna catch up? No way. Oh, man. Gotta have some faith, Gia. Oh. Kept staring at the letters and couldn't come up with stuff? Wow. Gotta get your brain juices flowing better. Hey, so back to what we were talking about earlier about like nerding out for stuff for a short period of time and then forgetting about it. I almost forgot. I back when I was started streaming, I was much closer to the point of my time in my life where I was very like into educational YouTube and stuff like that, right? And like you can tell by some of the things like I talk about and the way I talk about learning. And I remember specifically telling people in chat like, oh, make sure you learn, and you know, I wish I, you know, had started caring about school earlier, and I you know, whatever. And I love learning and all that stuff, right? One of the ideas I had back then but never tried it was, what if like every week basically we had like a random topic that we all kind of nerded out on while I played Minecraft. So like, what if like we just, you know, a week we're like, oh, let's get really into, you know, learning about, I don't know, what's something dumb. I mean, honestly, well, we could go back to what we were talking about earlier, the math involved for the moon landing, like that video, right? Like, what if we all kind of just like nerded out for a week where that was kind of just like, yeah, we played Minecraft, but we also kind of like talked about like that. And I was like, or whatever the topic is. So I want you to do homework. No, nerding out together is not homework. Nerding out, if it's topics that are fun but also make you learn, like, I don't know. That was an idea I had, and I just wanted to bring magnets, exactly. More so, okay, so more so in a way, it would be like, I assign myself something to hyperfixate on for a week, and then I just talk about it while I stream, and then hopefully other people in chat know some things about it, and then we chat a bit back and forth, and then hopefully that inspires you to go learn something. And then the next day you're like, oh my God, my mind is blown because I learned about this thing. And did you see also this other thing that, and then like, you know, it just goes on from that, right? I was not prepared for that, NG. You almost broke your thumb playing with magnets? That sounds like the coolest way to break your thumb, not gonna lie. A fracture will heal, a shatter will not. Oh, true. I have I also am a member of r/never broken a bone. Chat, if you've never seen that subreddit, it's a trip. It's a bunch of people obsessing about milk and how strong their bones are because how much milk they drink. It's a trip. You've dislocated but not broken a bone? Oh. You know, Hydro Homies is not the original name for that subreddit, Grayson. There's history there that I can't get into. Holy moly. But yes, I agree. Similar vibes. Reddit lore you don't know about. Well, I cannot tell you. I am physically unable to tell you anymore. Closest you got was spraining your ankle running down the basement steps during a tornado, and you and you didn't have to help with cleanup. I have like sprained my ankle or like rolled my ankle. I've never been to the hospital for it, but I've done that a lot. My ankles are weak. Maybe I have broken a bone in my ankle, I don't know, but never been diagnosed with a broken ankle. Actually, no. I remember once in high school, was it lunch and we were horsing around in the gym, or was it gym class and I was shooting a basketball and I landed wrong, and my ankle swelled up to the size of a golf ball. Not a golf ball. A golf ball is normal. A softball. It was huge. I feel like it was lunchtime, not gym time. You ran into a bathroom sink. It'd be even better if it was because you had to throw up. You were running to the toilet to throw up, and then you fractured your arm on the sink and like didn't make it to the toilet and threw up all over yourself. Sorry. Oh, so you were probably pretty young then. Okay. Trying to make it to the Oof. The worst injury that I've ever had, other than my back, was, I don't know, I want to say like 7th grade. The irony is not lost on me. I had one of my friends over who had like pretty protective parents who specifically did not want him going on a trampoline. And I was like, nah, dude, they're perfectly safe. I'm on my trampoline like all the time and I never get hurt. And you know, so I get him on the trampoline. He's real timid. He doesn't want to do anything on the trampoline, but I'm jumping, you know, being a crazy, you know, however old you are around that age. And I land cross-legged, like sitting like, you know, like this with my legs like up, like I land like this, like just to like stop bouncing, and I tear my calf, and I tore my calf muscle straight down the middle, lengthwise down my whole calf, and it was bad. Freaked him out. I don't think he's ever been on a trampoline since. I was on, so I didn't, with it just being a torn muscle, there was nothing they could do other than like some physical therapy, and they put some like tape and like around it, but they didn't even like gauze it up. They didn't put it in a cast or anything, right? There was no broken bone. And they gave me crutches to walk on. And the thing is everyone at school was giving me crap for like, oh, it's fake. Oh, you know, you're faking. You did. And I was like, nah, dude. Like I tore my calf muscle. It's not a broken bone. That's why I don't have a cast. And so every time it would feel okay in the morning, I would just not bring my crutches to school because I was sick of it. I didn't want to hear, and then it would get worse by walking on it for a whole day, and then I'd be back in crutches for the rest of the week. And then I'd be like, it feels fine today. Let me not wear my crutches. I'm finally done with this. And then it would tear back open. And I was in those crutches for what felt like ages. And it didn't help with the people saying like, oh, you're faking. Because like, you know, 1 out of 5 days a week for a month, I wasn't wearing the crutches. And then I'd come back with it. And it was just a cycle. You will not catch me running a marathon. Oh, man. We were really rough on our trampoline, and that was the only bad injury I know about with anyone in my family on a trampoline. And like, my stepbrothers used to jump off the 2nd-story roof onto the trampoline. Oh God, that reminds me. My stepbrothers jumped off the 2nd-story roof of the trampoline while I was on it. And shot me up. And like, they were teenagers and I was like 7th grade, let's say, right? And I came down on the metal bar. Ah! I'm lucky I have my daughters. Because there's a chance that day could have made it possible for me to not have them. Oh my God. Oh man, it was, I remember that. Oh, I didn't until just now, but I do. Oh no. But nothing permanent. I plan on getting my daughters a trampoline. Just don't let Magic hear many of my stories until after I've made the purchase, okay? I'm just here to talk to chat. This is basically just chatting stream where I happen to be playing Minecraft for these big digs and stuff. Oh. Oh, yeah, trampoline into the pool. We didn't have a pool. We're lucky we didn't have a pool. Because, yeah, you're right. Water and trampolines don't mix. Except they do. Have you ever jumped on the trampoline in the rain? That is so much fun, dude. Okay, it looks, first off, it looks so cool. Like when you jump on it and you see the water beads go up. Oh, that looks sick. Second off, the slipperiness is so fun. So much fun. It makes the landings feel softer, but your feet just go out from under you. Also, my daughters want a trampoline, not because they've ever been on one, but because they've watched Bluey, and they specifically want to do the thing that was done in Bluey, where there's an episode where their dad puts the sprinkler under the trampoline, and then the trampoline is soaking wet, and they're jumping on it, and you see the drops, the water droplets. My daughters specifically want a trampoline because of that episode of Bluey. Trampoline burn. I don't remember that happening to me. Do they have Bluey-aged children, or did they have that idea on their own? Actually, you know, we might have done that as kids too. The first time I saw it, it was just like, oh yeah, that seems like a perfectly normal thing to do with a trampoline. But I genuinely don't remember if that's something we did as kids, so putting a sprinkler underneath it. She's your neighbor child or parent? Because a responsible parent knows that waters and trampolines don't mix. But I'm still gonna get a sprinkler to put underneath this trampoline when I get one for my daughters, so. Neighbor parent, okay. A good patch of tough right there, chat. Oh goodness, it's already 12:24. Yo, I had no idea. We gotta start bingo in 5 minutes. That's actually really cool that you have a neighbor with kids your kids' age. I loved the fact that I had a long time while I was growing up, my best friend was my neighbor who was just a year older than me. We didn't go to the same school for the longest time until one of the high schools I went to. Actually, two of the high schools I went to, he went to as well. We were really good friends even before we went to school, though, because we were just, you know, neighbors. But I know there are children my daughter's age in my neighborhood. Well, at least my oldest is age. But we've never had a chance to have them meet or anything. Like, we've seen them out, but it's like, how do you... I'm waiting for my daughter to be old enough to where we, you know, go play outside for an extended period of time and see one of the children out playing for an extended period of time. And then I'll be like, go make a friend. Yeah. What's up? How you doing? Yeah. Life lesson, go make a friend. Yeah, one of the kids, my daughter like almost did it. We were riding her bike around the neighborhood last summer. And there was a kid that was, it looked about her size, but probably a little older. And she really, like, my daughter just froze. Like, she was just staring at the girl from the sidewalk. Froze. And I'm like, what are you gonna do? I was like, are we gonna keep walking? So then I had to like awkwardly be like, because the other kid's mom was there, and if it was a dad, I might have went up and said something. I don't know, but I was just like, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep riding your bike then. If we're not doing anything here. Yeah. This slime's been following me for like a minute. Been hearing the tiny little taps. We have the mini map open. We're at negative 38. We started today at negative 35, so we've come down one layer. Oh shoot, it's time to start bingo. Oh, okay. On mobile, you can pinch to zoom in their app. Unless you're on like a web browser for them. But just a heads up. Give it a try. Go learn a new skill. Let's start bingo, chat. Bingo is how we select the winner for the massive monument now. You should see it at the top right corner of your chat if you're on mobile. You should see it on the right side of your screen. You got to hover your mouse over it if you're on desktop, and you'll see a little bingo logo. Click on that and get yourself your bingo cards. Everybody gets one free bingo card, and subs get a second bingo card. And first person to win bingo gets a block on the massive monument. Ooh, slime ball. You don't have to click any numbers when they're called. They will automatically highlight themselves. You just have to click the bingo button once it shows up when you have bingo. So we do marbles once a week still. But about probably 6 months ago, we stopped doing marbles at the end of every stream. And we replaced that with Colonel Bot just doing like a bit of a lottery. And that had issues, plus it didn't really have a lot of engagement from chat. So now we're trying this new method to replace the Colonel Bot selection with bingo. Yeah, Colonel Bot kept regularly selecting the same winners. And then also he kept having issues where he would just say, there's no eligible winners, when there was clearly like a dozen eligible names in his list. I would check in the KernelBot software to see how many names it had, and it would have a dozen names, and then you'd run the pick a winner, and it'd be like, there's nobody eligible to pick. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely more random now. Other than Blinks. Blink somehow won the first 2 ever games in a row we played. But other than that, I don't think anybody else has won twice. So. And chat seems pretty happy with it. Because you can at least see yourself getting close to winning. Yeah. Blinks, until somebody else wins twice in a row, you're the big bad, you know? Sorry, it just happens. No, I've been pretty good about just spamming torches. There's a lot of torches around here. Oh, all right. 6.5 more minutes. So get your bingo cards, chat, and make sure you watch both of them once bingo starts. If you wanna be my bingo, you gotta get a bingo card. Have not made a decision yet. We still have a long ways to go. Minimum like 2 more weeks for the slime farm, so. Oh, so speaking of snacks, chat. I told you guys last stream that I started like using an app to track my calories, trying to like stay under 2,000 calories a day, so I know that I'm at like a calorie deficit and hopefully might lose some weight. Yesterday after stream, which was technically like, you know, 12:30 a.m. I ate a snack, which was like 300 calories. Then breakfast and lunch was like another like 300 calories. And then I told you guys about my amazing dinner. And I made it and I ate it and then I put it into the calorie app. And I had 29 calories to spare. I was like, oh my God, that was a huge dinner. It was delicious, but I probably went over and I don't care. And then I was just like, it was like a 1,500 or 1,400 calorie dinner, but it was like right on the money. And I'm like, yes, that's how I'm gonna eat from now on. Oh, it was great. Which really goes to show that I probably have been just eating like 2,000 calories a day, because that's like my normal day of consumption. That's like my normal day of consumption is I eat something after stream, and then I drink like a protein shake for breakfast, no lunch, and then a big dinner. Yo, preach the gifts, my dude. Those TikTok GIF sounds are broken too. I didn't hear it. Okay, I'll fix that. Because normally it's supposed to play a sound so I can hear the gift. But thank you very much for the rose, my dude. And the likes coming in. I wish you could do a calorie deficit, but calculating and weighing everything you put in your mouth is excruciatingly tedious. So, what I've started doing is actually eating the serving sizes. And this app lets you search up any food, and you can just say I ate 1 serving size or 1.5 serving of it. And then it knows automatically how many calories, how much sodium, all this stuff. And then today for a home-cooked meal, I went to the meals section for the first time to see how it went, and it asked how many, it asked put in all your ingredients and how much of it you did. And then, so like I put in 2 potatoes. I put in, a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I put in I just guesstimated that I used a 1/4 cup of olive oil and stuff like that. Whatever. And then it auto matched that to ingredients to a standard potato, and all that. And then, I had to fix a few things because like, when I said salt, it defaulted to a cup of salt, and I was like, never mind. But that's easy stuff. And then it calculated that and then I said that it fed 4 people, so a 1/4 of the total calories of what we cooked, and so I ate 1 serving. Yeah. I literally Googled, or I literally just put in the App Store. Calorie tracker, and it was the first option. It is good. And it is good, my dude. If I really wanted to try, I bet I could eat like 2 subs. Subway subs, that is. Like, If I had 2 in a day, I could do. 3 in a day. 2 in a meal. Do I know which one I have? The app? I'm not endorsing this app or anything. I don't know anything else about it other than the fact that it tracks calories good. MyFitnessPal. It's blue. And it's got like a Michael Jordan jump for the logo. That's the gold standard at the moment. You have it too. I like it. I did no research. It was completely on a whim that I made a decision to start tracking my calories. And that's the one I came up with. It's actually really easy. Especially, I eat really fast. So I will eat my dinner and then spend the rest of the time I'm at the dinner table with my family filling in the app from what I ate for dinner. And then if I don't finish my plate, it's not like I already said like, oh, I ate 3 hot dogs. Oh, but man, I only ate 2.5, but I put it in the app. I gotta finish this now, All right, it's time to start bingo. Go! All right, auto. You guys should see your bingo cards now. Auto start calling every 5 seconds. Let me get the little thing on screen. But remember, that does absolutely nothing. They show up on their own. All right. Gia's the chosen one today. You never really think about it, but eating is a humongous part of your daily life. I think about it all the time. I really dislike how much time I waste on eating and self-care things like that, like just maintenance for your body. I probably not for, I'm overweight and have a lot of back pain, probably specifically because of my disdain for the fact that I have to take care of myself. And I don't know. I feel like a part of me, like when I was like becoming a sentient adult, like just did not want to grapple with the fact that like, yeah,
Bingo!
you have to do this for the rest of your life. Eating and thinking about what you're going to eat and buying groceries, it's stressful, it's time consuming, it's annoying because you oh, really cold fingers got a bingo. There we go. Let me lock it in. That was quick today. Holy moly. What's up with this? Hold on. It's like crashing for me. Oh, there we go. Oh, my window was too small. I shrunk it too small. That was very quick. Really cold fingers wins the game. All right, let's get up. Oh, so why level did we just start now? We don't have a prediction today, but we're starting on -41 tomorrow, chat. That -41 is really close to the bottom. We need to get to -59. So, yeah. I'm not actively trying to eat healthier, but actually I might be. I told Magic to stop buying junk food. Specifically, I was like, "Hey, can you try to not buy junk food when we go grocery shopping? Like the junk food that like I eat. I mean, I do care if she gets, you know, junk food snacks for our daughters, but like I'm not going to eat those, you know. I did tell her like, "Hey, can you try to find healthier alternatives to the Pringles and the candy and stuff?" But other than trying to eat healthier snacks, I'm not trying to eat healthier meals. I'm just trying to make sure I don't overeat. Yeah, oh god, Little Debbie's and Twizzlers, bro. My cosmic brownies. Ah! All right, let's get back to the base and let's get really cold fingers their W. I can't afford to eat proper healthy. So like that's one of the things that like I can't shop at the healthy grocery stores, you know, right? And you know, like we still have to get the frozen meals and stuff sometimes, like for a certain portion of our meals and whatnot. Like, it just is what it is to make ends meet. Stuff's expensive nowadays. So like we're not gonna get like proper healthy food for like everything, but like yeah, you know, I just need to eat less of it. Eggs. You know, eggs specifically is not something I've paid attention. I know every president for the past like 12 years has been talking about egg prices, but like, you know, we don't eat a lot of eggs, and it's just like, that's not what I don't know. I won't continue down that train of thought. I'm looking for, no, not that one. Monument. Really cold fingers. Where you at? Really cold fingers has tough. You have 10 wins, upping that to 11. Your last victory was fairly recent, 906. I guess it might have been over a month ago. Now we're on 933. Well, you're in the 900s, so that's what feels recent when you're in the same hundreds. Let's go grab a piece of tough. Hopefully, there's some over here because I know we did basically loot it all during the last project. Okay, yep, there we go. We have, this is the actual amount of tough we have to our name right now. It is not even a full shulker box. You buy 12 count eggs and it's still in the, so yeah, what happens is we buy, well, we buy an 18 pack of eggs at a big box grocery store, and then we don't make eggs at all for like a month, and then Magic's like, these are like about to expire, and then we just have breakfast for dinner 3 days in a row, and I make, you know, 6 eggs, scrambled eggs 3 nights in a row for dinner or something like that, because no one in our family other than my oldest is a morning person. So we don't do breakfasts. Like the girls eat a breakfast when they get up, but like we don't get up to like cook a breakfast meal for them, because like, yeah. All right. GG, really cold fingers on your dub with your tough. Yo, tough level with deep slate diamond. That actually kind of fits. All right, do I have any diamonds to burn today? I know the answer is yes. I just need to see. Okay, cool. We had 2 eligible subs today, but a total of 4 diamonds. Oh, of course. I'm really going through my diamonds here, chat. We're lucky that I am mining up so many diamonds in this project. Oh, book. 4 subs. 2025-27. There we go. All right, chat. This is for the absolutely massive hardcore homies. Oh, I can't see it right now. Yeah. Who got us to... let me turn this off. Oh, restart this. All right, chat. These diamonds are for the absolutely massive hardcore homies that contribute towards the Partner Plus goal. Exclamation mark Partner Plus in the purple chat if you want to read more about that. We're trying to get 100 sub points a month of paid subs. So to hit Twitch's goal today, we had 2 absolute mad lads. We had NG with their tier 1 for 16 months, my dude. Bam, that one is for you. And then we had Graph resubbing at tier 3 for 22 months. GGG, dude. Absolutely massive, thick support. I appreciate you. Let's get back to the base. Oh, man. I do love Minecraft as well. All right. Anything over here to put away today? Yeah, we got a few light blue boxes. Oh, right. This is all the stuff from the sniffer. It's all the stuff from the sniffer farm. Yeah, I can just throw them in here. Boom. Yeah, I know. We haven't been getting water splash sounds for a while. I think I must have like a quieter water in Vanilla Tweaks or something. It's weird. It's been like that for like a month. So I don't know. Maybe longer than a month. I've just gotten used to it. That's it for me tonight, chat. I appreciate everybody being here today. Let's see. Is there anyone I want to send over a raid to tonight? Oh, goodness. I'm hearing someone's stream. I can't remember who I've rated recently. I'm seeing names and I'm like, have I rated them recently? I don't know. Yeah, and Top, congrats on the redemption on the 500 club room. Here's someone I haven't raided in a hot minute, chat, playing some hardcore. We're gonna send a raid over to K-Dog. Here we go. Here is your raid message. I feel like I used to raid K-Dog pretty often, but they haven't been showing up in my feed to raid for a while. I don't quite remember why. All right. But chat, that is going to be it for me for the night. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you again for the subs, getting me to burn some diamonds. Thank you for the channel point redemptions, the follows, the raids. Thank you for everybody here across all the platforms and the TikTok gifts. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. So if you are a subscriber, join the Discord, get whitelisted. You can play alongside me and the rest of the community. We're going to be digging a perimeter in the nether over there. So peace out. Have a great night. No music, so I'm just going to send the raid early. Have fun.